Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that this show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you're listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Welcome and welcome back. And old, new, like you said. Haters, lovers.
Hey, haters. There's got to be like a good haters drop out there.
There has to be.
Anyway, this episode.
Well,
oh, yeah.
Taylor Swift says the best. Haters gonna hate.
Hold on.
That's we're looking it up.
Oh, is she on Spotify?
I don't know.
Oh, you know who is? Oh, there she is. Oh, God.
Yeah.
She's got to be like on my top of my list.
Boning list?
On my boning list.
Oh, it might do.
Haters gonna hate. That,
What's on your mind? What, as he's searching, haters gonna hate?
Taylor Swift.
I don't know. Is that the name of the song?
It's off this album, 1989, which Ryan Adams did a cover of. So I know we can go... What's it called, though?
Is it...
No, it's Shake It Off.
Shake It Off. That's right.
Oh, Brian, I'm not going to like the Ryan Adams version, though. Although I have been getting into a Ryan Adams kick lately. He's kind of gritty. I don't know. This has nothing to do with...
We're getting sidetracked. While Chipper is searching the haters, the topic of today's show, in a previous episode when we reviewed the 2017 summer movies, we started talking about Batman vs. Superman.
Hold on, Cerny.
Okay.
Hopefully commercial. Oh, my God.
Most likely. We're buffering.
My turn. My turn.
So we said that we would watch Batman vs. Superman, and we both did. We did a little bit of homework.
Yeah. Little show prep. Right. Okay. So we were reviewing summer movies a couple weeks ago, and in the late summer, November, Justice League movies coming out.
So then that sparked the conversation about the Batman vs. Superman, the one that came out. Was it 2016?
2016. Here we go.
Oh.
This is going to be...
Do you do?
Yeah, you do. Oh. I'll give you something in somewhere. She's cute, but she's too fierce for me.
She would be a lot to handle, I think.
I think she like, hey, let's go out, and like an hour to get ready type of girl, I feel.
Yeah. Maybe a fun one-timer, you think? She'd be exhausting, I think.
I'd put the investment in.
Oh, okay. Well, for the...
Haters gonna hate.
All that time for that.
That's what we should have said. I'm gonna shake it off, haters.
Oh, okay. Actually, so
now she is a little...
bony?
Yeah, I mean, if she weighs like a buck 5 or something. Oh my God, this pod is off the fucking rails already.
We got sideways. Get to the point, guys.
Okay.
Get to the point. So we're gonna review Batman vs. Superman. Our thoughts.
So yeah,
Dawn of Justice.
2016, a Zack Snyder film, which we picked out. Picked out pretty quick.
Yeah, you just snuck it out.
He has this tendency to be this way over the top, stylized, super slow mo kind of. Now, Cerny, I'll give... so 2016, this has Ben Affleck's first thing. This is Henry Cavill,
yeah.
Cavill's second or third Superman movie.
I don't know. You know what? I can't speak to that. The first Superman, was he in the very first one?
No, that was Brendan something.
Yeah.
See, he was Man of Steel, which I never saw that.
Man of Steel?
No, I did see Man of Steel. There's another one that... Anyway. So, he looks very... When you think Superman, this fucking dude looks like 100%
Casting Superman? Perfect, yes.
Square jaw motherfucker, black hair.
With when he had the glasses and the
So fuckable.
Oh, yeah.
And... I don't have. I'm trying to. We have too many. I have too many drops over here. It gets too fucking.
Chip
Trying
had
to get this boner squared.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Chip had to throw ice water on my dick before cool down.
So headline, I will say, and we reviewed the trailer of this, and
Yeah.
we like. There's been one or two podcasts where we've mentioned this movie.
We did make fun of Ben Affleck. If I'm jogging my memory correctly, now
Yeah,
we have 70 plus episodes
yeah.
in. So
I'm sure we shit on him at one point or another.
I think you read the
Interview.
Superman.
with- yeah.
Reading the,
We probably read the
the
hate
hates
on
and
it. Yeah.
he was, it's Ben Affleck's face. Yep.
Okay, so on IMDb, are you a big Rotten Tomatoes guy? Like, will
I
you
am.
go check it out
I am.
before?
Yes.
This is how you decide about the movie.
Like
If
I
one
have
had
no
a higher
idea.
tomato meter than the other.
Yeah, depending on the genre. If it's
Okay.
comedy, generally comedies don't really swing.
Positive on the tomato meter.
And maybe I can't. Maybe I won't. I'll speak maybe on your behalf. You
Yeah.
can correct me if I'm wrong. Our genre of comedy maybe doesn't fall into the
Right.
what we think is funny doesn't
Yeah.
quite always fall into.
Comedy is a weird one because it's not what we're trying to talk about. But two, you know what you like. Like, hey, I know I love Adam Sandler movies or I love Will Ferrell. Like, it doesn't matter what.
First off, we won't say
I know.
Adam Sandler
These
is
are both
hilarious.
erroneous.
Fake news. Fake
those
news.
are both
Fake
fake
news.
So anyway,
But yes, I do. If I don't know, or if I want to get a general idea,
Uh-huh.
of maybe how it will go, I'll watch the or I'll read the
tomato
meter.
meter.
And kind of maybe read a couple. And it depends on what the critic writes too. If they write some kind of pretentious bullshit, I'm like, oh, okay.
I would be less into what critics think for these type of movies, these superhero movies, because they want some deeper shit. I'm like, no, I just really like Batman, and I want to see Batman whoop some ass. Or
Yeah.
So I'll be more with the audience score on like a superhero movie, but for a fucking La La Land or some Oscar movie, I would probably go
Yeah.
with the tomato meter.
Okay.
Anyway,
No,
are you tomato meter?
I think Terminator is 100% Bowie, but go on.
Oh, really?
Shit on your point, but go on.
100% tomato meter?
Terminator is.
Oh,
I think.
well, that was a good movie
Yeah. all
as
around.
well.
Anyway.
Thank you for shitting on me. Right on my chest. A steamer. Are you
Cleveland steamer.
Are you IMDb rating over tomato meter, or you don't even look at IMDb?
I do not. I only look at IMDb if I'm like, what's that person's name or
Okay.
something like, or what else
It's a
have they
good
been?
reference site.
I don't do the ratings on IMDb. I go to Tomato Meter for ratings.
Okay, so IMDb rating 6.7 out of 10. Tomato meter 28. Rotten.
Okay.
Rotten AF. Audience score though 63%, so more in line with the. So I'm guessing then that the IMDb rating is a user generated.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay.
I was prepared to shit on this. So my big headline, I liked it. It wasn't. I was expecting horribleness,
Yes.
and I was pleasantly surprised, and it got me excited for this Justice League movie.
Okay.
Cerny, what is your headline?
I thought it was a big pile of shit. I actually paused it halfway through. And we went and ran because
You had to tap out?
I had to take a break because I was getting upset. I don't like the director's style.
Okay.
I think
We like 300 though,
I did.
but that was cool because it had nothing had been like that before.
And now we're doing it.
Every fucking movie.
He fucking loved the slow-mo gunshot with the shell going
and the
falling to the
smoke
ground.
is like
Oh,
going, and the smoke with like.
with the pearls
Like,
the pearls.
Oh,
how is that?
yeah.
I'm like, oh, give me a break. I didn't. And Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne, Batman.
You didn't like him,
I mean, I am a Batman snob,
right?
but
You're Christian Bale is your guy.
yeah, he's my boy.
Okay.
I didn't like Ben Affleck. I thought he was kind of like an angry Batman with the guns and I'm like, oh,
Oh, okay.
Batman purist.
Now I will say, the trailer of this movie was very deceiving, and the title is
Yes.
very deceiving.
Yes,
A Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice.
it's more of a pissing match.
Right, a dick swinging contest that lasts maybe 7 minutes, and then they're like, oh, hold on, we're supposed to be fighting Evil,
Yeah.
and then they team up.
Evil. Yeah, and then they're bros.
Oh yeah,
Instant bros. It's like they docked or something.
Eskimo brothers, maybe.
Louis
So-
Lane.
One thing I did like about it,
Okay.
it was a little bit more detective-y Batman. Not so much with the... Remember the George Clooney and the Val
Oh,
Kilmer, and the utility belt, and
those are kind of a joke.
this
but-
can do tons of shit. Yeah. It wasn't gimmicky like that. It was definitely more detective-y. I did appreciate the grittiness of Bruce Wayne. He was fucking huge, like yoked. This motherfucker
Yeah,
must
he
have been in
was,
the
yeah.
gym for, he got it. Do you think he was probably HGH or some shit like that? Like
Must have
these
been.
guys are all doing that shit,
must
I'm
have
sure.
been, must have been Nanny.
Oh.
Oh.
And, oh yeah, that's right. So how did you like how he played Batman? Where would you rank him out of all the Batmans?
Well, I didn't like the George Clooney at
Yeah.
all.
With the
I
nipples?
will put him underneath the Christian Bale.
Okay.
But I mean, we're talking. The rest of them are single A,
Yeah.
and Christian Bale's in the
Okay.
pros. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you made double A. Congratulations. But
You're still a slapdick kid.
Yeah.
Now how did you like the Superman like tie-in there? Do you think it was good?
I thought he was a good Superman.
Yeah.
I don't like. What the fuck's this guy? What's the director's name?
Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder. Yeah. I'm not a huge. I mean, 300 was good. I thought.
Yeah.
But he was a little over dramatic, and he was like trying to. It's like, save it. So some of the. I mean,
The
I like.
origin story again, like everyone fucking knows how Batman got to be Batman.
Yes.
We don't need a same with the Spider-Man. When we said about when we were watching the trailers and the
Yes,
thing,
I know.
we fucking get he got bit by the thing. He's into fucking Firebush.
when
and he
you're
likes Mary Jane.
doing reboots, we know.
I know you don't. I wouldn't even like maybe in the title sequence show like 4 pictures, and that could cover it.
Like,
No.
oh, okay.
I mean, we don't need this shit. And you're right. He did. The gun reached into Bruce Wayne's mom's pearl necklace, and I'm not good with guns, but when he fired it,
The hammer and the slide.
the
yeah,
slide went back and popped their necklace off, and it's all dark. And
Yeah, and I was like, oh. But the first
you
time I
know,
was like,
he was there
all right.
just big old Rod just fucking jerking
Yeah.
it at that scene
It's
because
like-
that's his.
It's almost like it reminds me of Michael Bay.
Oh, with all the explosions,
And the
yeah.
slow mo. I mean, it's not as fantastical as
Right.
Michael Bay. Michael Bay is the worst, but that kind of I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
like all right. And then we do it again, and then when Superman. If you haven't seen it, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna
Hold
spoil
on.
it.
Do we have a spoiler alert? Let me see. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Let me see here.
Uh,
Nothing quick. All right.
No.
Spoiler alert. Oh,
Spoiler.
here we go. No. Spoiler alert.
Superman is quote dead at some point.
Rip.
Rip rip. And I lost my train of thought and I forgot where we're going.
Zack Schneider over stylized.
Oh. So we had the cannons, right? So they had the cannons as the gun salute.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, okay, so we went from a handgun to a fucking can. Still the same with the smoke and the big ass shell hitting the ground.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
You can tell he went to film school or something, I'm sure.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is something they really
Maybe
got
a Josh Whedon.
hard up on. Oh, my God.
Firefly.
Now, did you... So also...
The monster fight at the end,
yeah.
I thought was, okay, I can kind of,
Okay.
that was kind of
Yeah.
cool, but the movie's already in the cellar
Now, if
for me.
this is... do you think you would have thrown this movie on if in 6 months it's on Netflix? You probably would have watched it regardless if you weren't required to by the podcast. if I
Bound
had
by the pod.
Yeah.
6 months.
Like if it was just on and you want to watch a movie, okay.
Yeah.
Would you have turned it off and not resumed it at any point?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you were just so fed up with it, you just...
And also, Jesse Eisenberg,
Ugh,
he is
okay.
the worst. He's the worst. I can't even stand him in any movie he does. And he was probably the worst villain in the history of villains.
I'll agree with that. And I was gonna say this fucking Lex Luthor Joker wannabe bullshit that he was doing was
leave
over
the Joker
top.
to Heath.
Rip.
His he tried. I was like, he's bad. He was terrible.
He got the Facebook movie. Congrats, you got your big break. Now just fucking relax. The over the top kind of quirkiness, like talking fast and all this.
Yeah.
His Lex Luthor thing was almost cringe worthy for me at some points.
It was, yeah.
And I don't know where he got this from. I always was under the impression that Lex Luthor was this big, very like confident
jackass kind of guy. Yeah.
And it's like he was like a geek or like a nerd type guy that was
trying to be insane.
Yeah.
Or it was
he's trying to act so crazy all the time with and I'm gonna get the bomb and then I'm gonna do this and then and it's like, okay, I mean that's not what I remember the Lex Luthor character being, or what I would. He certainly didn't strike fear into me as the keystone villain in a fucking movie would. Now, one person I did appreciate was Wonder Woman when she came aboard there. How did you feel about that addition, which wasn't a surprise because they showed her in the trailer?
Yeah, I know that. The trailer didn't do them justice. That was okay because they were setting up the Justice League because they had the video clip with Aquaman and the Flash and shit.
Yeah.
When I saw
they totally set it up. I didn't realize
there we go.
They obviously had it.
When I had forgotten about the Wonder Woman, but then when they sent the computer, Bruce Wayne sent the link to Wonder Woman and said, I know who you are. And the Wonder Woman, I said, oh, okay. And then they had the other little symbols, the 4 symbols.
Yeah.
I said, oh, this is the fucking...
Right,
the
Flash.
I know these symbols.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was something that was that was early on in the movie that she was kind of introduced, not technically as Wonder Woman, but as this Diana lady. But you could tell something was up with her because she was... she had, she could fight. She had this detective ability and all sorts of stuff. I thought she was good, and I actually was watching the Wonder Woman trailer that's coming out this summer, and it doesn't look too bad.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't cranking it. If that's what you're wondering.
I was just about to go. You're trying to get those boners squared away.
I was watching the Wonder Woman trailer. The whole Princess Diana. And I mean, I thought
only got 25 seconds in, and I was done. So
I needed extended version. I needed to go a second round. So Lex Luthor,
the Wonder Woman, though. To finish your thought, I might go
finish.
Oh,
I know.
Chip's turn, reach around date, Wonder Woman. Anyway,
I could get into the Wonder Woman thing. Now, did this get you excited for Justice League, or are you more pissed because Zack Snyder's directing it and he's going to ruin it?
I'm more pissed he's ruined it, so no.
Oh, wait. Justice League, but they show Superman there.
Remember at the very end with the dirt on the...
Right. He kind of
started shaking, and then I think it implied that he shot out because it had that upward motion thing, and I was like, okay.
Oh.
Kept telling the kids because the kids were, is Superman dead? I was like, no, Justice League has Superman, so he's not dead.
Yeah, they kind of spoiler alert on that one for sure. But I am excited to see the Justice League one. One thing I did like. Go ahead.
If they weren't introducing the Justice League, maybe the death of Superman might stick if it was like one of those.
Yeah.
But they're introducing it, so maybe we're nerds, but. I know he's in the Justice League.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone watching this movie doesn't know that there's more than likely going to be a new Justice League movie coming out with Superman. Now, I liked Alfred in this movie. He was a little bit more forceful, sort of, and he kind of was kind of running the behind the scenes a little bit more than like the elderly old guy that's like, yes, Master Wayne, let me
Yeah.
get your tea. You know, he was like,
Scar. That's all I know him as. He's Scar in Lion King.
oh,
That's the voice of Scar.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I know him.
I
forget his
had
name.
a joke about this last time. Jeremy Irons.
Yeah. He's also in Die Hard 3. He's the bad guy. I'm not a monster or whatever his phrase is. There it is.
With the Vengeance.
Yeah, the brother of the Hans Gruber, Rip Rip.
Oh. Hans Gruber? Okay, Jeremy Irons. Yeah, I liked him. I liked him as Alfred. Did you Bruce Wayne, he can't do everything by himself, sort of. This is kind of what this Batman was about. You know, it's just one man. That's sort of why, personally, for me, I'm kind of more drawn to Batman. It's more believable, quote unquote, because it's like,
Yeah, I do.
he's just a millionaire, or not just, he's probably a bazillionaire.
Yeah,
And he could afford all this technology and stuff. He doesn't have, he can't fly and anything
plausible.
like that. Yeah.
It's plausible. It's there's some room for plausibility. Then an alien that flies around with laser eyes and
Right. And he literally just puts a pair of spectacles on, and nobody can fucking identify him.
that does drive me insane.
I'm like, maybe in the 50s you could have pulled this over, but we're in 20 whatever, almost.
Oh
20.
my god, it's Superman.
He's like, but and Superman was very into boning his lady.
Oh, right in the beginning, right?
Yeah, that was a. She wasn't the. Let me see, Amy Adams. Oh yeah, she's party. Oh,
I know.
She has a look about her though. Like the something about the eyes is something. I can't really. I mean, I'm not saying she's ugly, but like, she's not ugly for sure.
Oh no, she's not.
Man of Steel.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. Baggers can't be choosers here. Jesse Eisenberg, fucking pass. I recast that.
If I was Zack Snyder, I'd have said, "All right, stop. We're recasting the villain. You're terrible. You're fucking terrible."
They're stopping the production of the movie.
I would have done it. You're terrible.
Let's see what else.
We made a mistake.
Now they did bring Christopher Nolan's brother into this Batman vs Superman.
Oh boy.
Do you think that helped it?
No.
Man, I've seen a lot of Zack Snyder movies. 300.
Saw 300.
I saw The Sucker Punch.
I did not see that. He was a
Suicide
producer.
Squad.
Didn't see that. Oh, I heard that was
direct.
garbage.
Let's go to directors. Playground 300.
300.
I
yeah.
saw
I
Watchmen.
didn't see that.
I saw Sucker Punch.
Nope.
Man of Steel.
Nope.
Oh no. Justice League Part 2. Oh, Cerny, strap in if you. The Flash. Oh
he's
man.
Aquaman. He's breaking the whole fucking Justice League.
Oh, DC's pushed all in with Zack Snyder. That's, come on.
He's from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Figures, fucking cheesehead. So what?
We're gonna assume he's a Packers fan.
So what were your other big gripes on this box office? Batman vs Superman brought in $300 million, and the movie was fucking long, 2.5 hours.
I did not like the length. I was not a fan of
Cerny's
that.
more of a girth guy.
True. How wide it was. I thought at the very beginning, it was dragging, and it was a little. Would you agree that it was a little all over the map? It was kind of here, and then it was there, and then it was here.
Yeah, definitely. And that was the hard thing I felt about the Batman vs Superman, or the Batman and the Superman angle, is you had to cover kind of both of them, and they didn't really intersect as much as the title or the fucking trailer would lead you to believe.
They were completely separate here, and a lot of it was like a turf war kind of thing. You had a lot of tough talk, turf war kind of thing. And then we had our
battle,
7-minute fucking fight, and then it was
basically Batman gets this huge armor, and he plans out. Batman steals kryptonite.
Yeah.
And he makes like some gas bombs out of it, so pretty much Superman gets really weak, and then he beats the shit out of him.
And he comes back to for a little bit, and then
yeah,
remember, then he's gonna stab him, and then Lois Lane comes
Martha.
in. Yeah. which was even
Now, what did you think of?
weak.
Yeah, that was a little
was
bit
weak.
like, it's like, come on.
Why is it?
Look at me.
What did you think about the Zod, reincarnation?
The monster?
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah, you're right. Zod. Yeah, monster. He was from the first movie, but he died.
Was he?
Yeah, he was the villain in the first Superman movie. Zod. I don't know what exactly his fucking name, his last name is. Is it Fry? No. Okay. Just a real inside
That was
thing for
good.
Cern and I here.
Yeah.
God, this fucking your internet is crapping out. Oh, Henry Cavill has a birthday coming up here soon, May 5th.
May 5th.
Or maybe it's past. Okay. Zod. Lord, it's like Lord Zod, right? Or something? It's played by Michael Shannon. Zod.
There he is right there. Oh.
Zod. I guess it's just Zod. So he's a Kryptonian as well, and he was in Man of Steel. He was the main villain. In Superman.
So it was a different take. So they had the monster. It was a monster this time, right?
Yeah, they like reincarnate. You didn't see the Man of Steel? I guess.
No.
I guess not. Anyway,
No.
Superman killed Zod is like a evil guy on that was on Kryptonian. He's a Kryptonian person. They killed him, and in this movie, Lex Luthor
General Drew Zod. was
General
one of
Zod,
the
yeah.
Krypton's most trusted military leaders.
Oh, very good. It's good research, Sonny. And Lex Luthor pretty much resurrected him. Very fitting for Easter. And you can't just resurrect him as is. You got to turn it to 11,
Yeah.
as they say.
Yeah.
And he's this big fucking monster. And pretty much they were calling military strikes in and they fucking nuked his ass. Trump nuked him.
Yeah.
And then
Get bigger.
it
stronger.
only he absorbed like the impact,
Yeah.
and it made him stronger and shit. And it took all Batman, Superman.
So
and
what do you think of
Wonder
it? I thought it looked like a
Woman. Like a
ask me question.
Godzilla.
No, it reminded me of Lord of the Rings, the orcs.
Oh,
I mean,
okay. Now that you say that, yeah. I mean, they were fucking shit up left and right, battling that guy,
oh yeah.
and it's
I'm
always
sure the cost and damage done. is,
that's the thing they never do. But in this movie, they were kind of bringing to point. This is how Superman and Batman are at odds. Sort of is Superman's very much put on a pedestal within Gotham as like this hero that saves everybody, but
Yeah.
people are starting to look into it. At what cost is he doing this, and who is he to decide who lives and who he saves and who he
yeah.
doesn't? And Batman's kind of getting a little bit nervous about this. There's a lot of some anti-Superman sort of propaganda going around about like he shouldn't have all the power.
a lot of false god talk. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, it was. I mean, I'm glad they worked their beef out and they were able to get along.
Within about 30 seconds.
Yeah, I was. Like I think my main point is, I was expecting a steaming pile of shit. Being a Batman fan, and it wasn't as bad as I thought. It was a long fucking movie, and I wouldn't have turned it off, but it was a long movie. I'll just put that there.
Okay. Now,
Cerny,
I'm on the opposite
No.
side of that fence. I was expecting a steaming pile of shit, and it was.
that's
in
what
my
you were
mind-
served.
Yeah, it was served. A shit sandwich, and I had to take a bite.
I forced Cerny
forced me to take a
eat
bite
it.
of this shit sandwich. I would have turned it off.
Fuck that chipper guy.
I think I don't know if it was the Zack Snyder one, the very first Superman with that guy that we always complain about who's Cyclops, I think, in the
Oh, God.
X-Men.
No, that's not the same.
That's not the same.
Superman Returns. Brandon Roth. That's who
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
That was the last. I saw that one.
That
I'm
was
not a Brandon
brutal.
Roth fan.
What about a David Lee Roth?
Maybe. Routh. Routh?
Routh.
Whatever.
Oh.
I don't know. You know what? I don't like his movies enough. I will not remember his name.
South. Ralph.
Ralph.
Brandon Routh.
Routh. I hated it. I hated that. So I wasn't really, wasn't ever into it. So this movie I wasn't, and it was.
Oh yeah.
I would have turned
James
it off.
Marsden.
This
This is the guy that we fucking.
Yeah, that's
really
the guy.
dislike.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in Westworld. That's okay. I remember we talked about him.
Yeah.
Why
That's
was
true.
he in Brandon Routh?
What was he
South
doing? I
Ralph.
don't know.
So
Anyway, we got sidetracked.
So
with more,
if we were to give a Chip and CERN, we can't give a Chip and CERN recommendation.
so we'll give a chip.
We'll give a Chip recommendation
and a
is
CERN.
I would say you would like this movie if you've seen Zack Snyder movies and
Yeah,
you're
if you're a
unlike
fan.
Cerny and like not if you're a fan, but if they don't like totally just bug the shit out of you, because I could see how that could happen if you don't like Zack Snyder type movies.
Oh yeah.
And you were
he
into
goes
Batman.
He goes full Zack Snyder. On
It
this
goes
one.
full Zack Snyder on this. If you like Batman, Superman, and you got 2.5 hours to kill, and you want to get prepped for Justice League, I think Ben Affleck wasn't horrible as Batman. He was actually pretty good.
I beg to differ.
It was a little more Cerny. This is my review. He is a more detective, a little bit more gritty and dark. And the Superman guy did well.
Grumpy as well.
He was very grumpy. He need to fucking get the evil out of it.
Yeah.
Spill a load or two.
That's
Where was Catwoman? Shoot some ropes on Catwoman.
Could have borrowed Lois Lane there for a
Yeah.
sec.
Do you mind? Oh, they could have. She could have had the fucking
Oh, the train
the
runner.
DC
Oh,
train.
put on the rotisserie.
Batman, Superman coming into. Dude, she's a 3-holer, probably that Lois, huh? Wait till Aquaman gets in there.
Oh.
Like a fucking octopus cock. Oh my god. Okay, Jesus Christ, we really take this one.
Oh.
Hey, Batman. Hey, Batman. Hey, Superman. Oh, hey, Aquaman's tentacle penis. What hole are you gonna take?
Mapping holes.
what do you-
No crossing sword, guys. No crossing sword.
I think you would have to give Aquaman, if he has a tentacle penis, you have to give him the vagina.
Yeah, you have to give him that one.
Batman, Rage is going to come out. So do you either want him to skull fuck
So-
you
so-
or
so-
just Rage fuck
so I'm
your
thinking
asshole?
with the super strength of Superman as well. When he goes to pump, he may pump her right through the fucking wall.
Oh.
Boom! Bounce off. Oh.
And what do you think
could be
Superman's
dangerous.
ejaculate is like?
Oh,
God
man.
damn, it could be. If it's like his eyes,
It-
she gone. Rip, Lois Lane.
rip. Plus, Peter North would be ashamed. I'm thinking.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Aquaman's in the puss. What other? She got.
I'm gonna say
What hole is she going in? What hole?
Batman's got to go in the ass.
You're gonna let Batman rage fuck your ass, and then. Although there was that one romance scene in there where Superman, the bathtub thing, where they went in
that's
fucking
true.
full clothes. So he would treat her mouth with respect. So she's.
He may. He cares for.
Do you
her.
think Batman? Who would have the bigger issue rubbing their balls up against a tentacle? A hypothetical tentacle
penis.
Aquaman penis.
Well, Batman was pretty grumpy about the whole movie, so he may find offense to that. He may have to go to the front.
Do you think
Front of the bus.
Superman's an alien? So Superman would make love to your asshole. You
There
still
we go.
let the
Okay.
tentacle penis take your puss, and Batman's gonna skull fuck you. Can Chip
Done.
and CERN agree on this?
Agreed.
Done.
Okay.
All right, we're done with that. So, I would say watch the movie if you're into Batman, Superman, and you can get along with Zack Snyder movies, and you want to prep for Justice League. Do it.
All right.
CERN?
I'm in. If you want to prep for Justice League, skip to.
Buy some fucking comic books.
I hated this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I really think.
So you say don't watch.
I would say don't watch, and if you want to watch it, start halfway through the movie. You won't miss anything.
That's a good point too.
Kevin Costner comes out too. Anyway,
Well, that's Superman's dad in
I
The
know,
Man of Steel.
I know. I saw it. And I was
I
like,
wanted
ah.
him to play catch with them. Son grabbed your mitt.
So
CERN says pass.
pass or start halfway through, kind of get the
Okay.
gist of it, and then just kill it at the end. You know what happens. Just go on in the Justice League.
You could turn it off after the battle scene,
Yeah.
pretty much, with the big ass monster.
He draws it out like another 20 minutes of nothing.
Yeah.
Of
It-
Superman's death.
I mean, the movie's 2.5 hours. Give me the fucking whatever Final Cut Pro and the editing.
Yeah.
I'll trim the fat on that bad boy. I'll get that shit down on.
I thought I got the director's cut at first. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Dude, the Watchmen movie was like that too. And there's a director's cut Watchmen movie.
Oh my god.
It's like 3.5 hours. I don't even know what. It's like, must be in real time.
Him and Peter Jackson must have went to the same film school.
I'm sure.
Well, yeah, 3 hours.
Yeah. Anyway, we would love to hear what you think about Batman vs. Superman. I know, okay, we're a little fucking late to the review, but deal with it.
Yeah.
It's here. Be grateful for what we have given. Just like Lois Lane will be grateful when she's getting three-holed by half the Justice League.
So, and now she has a plan. She has a plan.
Yeah, she does. We'll send that
Tentacle
to her.
penis, not in the ass.
No, that could be. That
Oh,
just
man.
could be strange.
That could come out of her mouth, and Superman
That's
and,
what I
and
was-
Aquaman could dock.
That's what I was thinking. If the ass, because the tentacle could work its way through all
The
intestines.
intestines out the mouth, right into Superman's penis.
Oh, wow.
Man, okay.
Not very clean. Lois Lane, the three-holer. We want to know your thoughts and how excited you are or unexcited you are for the Justice League coming out. Are you going to watch the Justice League
For
for the show?
the show, yes.
Okay. Now, I think I know the answer. You can watch one movie, Justice League or Star
Oh,
Wars.
Star Wars.
Okay.
Star Wars.
That's what I thought.
I was going to finish that sentence
I
for
know.
you. I was going to say just, Star Wars right into the
I
mic.
know.
I'll let you finish.
Anyway, we want to hear your thoughts. Cerny, where do they send those to?
You can email us at chipandcernshow@gmail.com. You can Google Chip and Cern Show. We have chipandcernshow.com, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, anything Chip and Cern Show.
Oh, yes.
Also on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. YouTube, Instagram, no Snapchat, no Twitch. Unless you
No.
really need it, then...
Maybe get a little more interaction, and then maybe we'll start out with a snap.
oh, that's a good point.
And then
Unless-
so tell your friends if you want to get snaps of Chip and Cern. Spread the love.
Yeah.
Get a little more interaction.
Unless there's a big, like, want. Like, I want to send my titty pics to somebody. We'll fucking fire that thing up as quick as... We'll like...
Activate.
Oh, it's done. It's done. I got it set up on Snapchat. We're there. All right. Batman vs. Superman. Chip says yay. Cern says nay.
Nay.
A heavy nay. And until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.